What if I told you that in tag team, your biggest enemy isn't your opponent or their deck? It's predicting where they'll put their next card. This auto-dueler just broke the rules I thought I knew about deck building. Let me show you why. When I saw Tag Team, I was attracted by the bright art, multiple playable characters, and the idea of a good old-fashioned duel with my wife or kids. That passive-aggressive fight to see who destroys the other family member. Maybe I need therapy. But maybe playing games like this is my therapy. Tag Team is a lightning-fast fighting game for 2 players with 12 asymmetric characters in the box. It plays in just 15 minutes. Each player takes 2 battle-ready characters and sets them up according to their asymmetric abilities. Each character has a complexity level from 1 to 5, making it easy to scale the challenge. First, you pick your fighters. Then you set up their sheets. Then you fight. You build power in the form of blue cubes, you attack with that power to do damage to the other characters involved in the round, and then you wrap it up by putting a card from your build deck into your fight deck. It's a deck builder with a fantastic card market mechanic. At the end of every round, when you've used all the cards in your fight deck, you draw 3 cards from the top of the market deck called your build deck. You each choose 1 card to add to your fight deck and put the unchosen cards on the bottom of your build deck. This makes the end of each round full of strategy and interesting choices. In saying yes to the card you want to add, you're saying no to the other cards and putting them at the bottom of your build deck. But that's not all. Because your fight deck never gets shuffled, the order matters. You must place your newly selected fight card on the top, bottom, or between any 2 cards in your fight deck. So you're not only programming your fight deck for combinations and synergies between turns, you're also trying to predict and outmaneuver your opponent with the choice of where to put your new card. Maybe your opponent's first attack card has a massive attack value. You've been paying attention because you've been getting pummeled at the top of each round. So maybe you want to put that new block card on top of your deck. But maybe your opponent expects this, and so they put their new card secretly on top of their deck to outmaneuver you. But you're clever enough to know they might do that, so you put your block card second. But maybe they were clever enough to anticipate that. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Princess Bride? No? Okay. The box includes 12 unique character sheets, each with their own 10-card deck, plus power cubes, damage tokens, a few special tokens for different characters, and a comprehensive rulebook with a separate fighter's guide. The character art brings each fighter's personality to life. There are 3 mechanics that elevate this game from the "this is fun" territory into the "I want to play it again right now" territory. First, the tag team system. You're only activating and targeting the active character each round, determined by the card drawn from your deck. And there are even some characters that let you break this rule. Second, the building and programming of your fight deck is such a simple mechanic, yet filled with strategic and tactical decisions. Third, the asymmetric characters that augment and add to the system and the combinations of your fighter and companion leave so much interaction and synergies to be explored and discovered. Each time I play, I feel like I have a mission to reveal and uncover magical combinations of juicy gameplay. It feels great. When I played with my son, as we chose and programmed our cards for the next round, he kept saying, "This is great! This is great!" And I kept saying, I told you so." With 12 asymmetric characters to choose from on each battle, there's tons of replayability here. But if you're like me, you'll find some favorite characters to play, along with the desire to spice it up every now and then. The rulebook is clear, and also comes with a separate fighter's guide that goes into detail for each character's setup and abilities. There are also character draft cards which can be used to mix things up. You can also use them as a simple randomizer to try unlikely combinations. I like randomizers. Tag Team is perfect for players who love quick, strategic duels with some depth. If you enjoy deck builders but want something faster than your typical engine building game, Tag Team delivers. Great for couples, friends who like head-to-head competition, and anyone who appreciates some asymmetric gameplay that rewards both planning and adaptation. That's hard to say. There's something deeply satisfying about the puzzle of deck programming that engages your brain in the best possible way. The quick rounds mean you're never stuck in a bad position for long, and the constant tactical decisions keep you present and focused. There's also something fun about the feeling that your fighter is not fighting alone. They've got a buddy, a fight buddy. They've got backup. Sometimes you want to fight alone, but sometimes it's good to know someone's got your back. My son whipped me in the first game, or whooped, depending on how you pronounce it. I didn't know it hit me, but it was over so fast that we switched out some characters and dove in again. And then something wonderful happened. I emerged victorious, which is something that happens less often than I'd like. But when it happens, I like it. This is a great game. The system is simple. Fight and build, fight and build, fight and build. Yet the combinations of fighters and deck building make it pleasingly strategic and tactical. Tag Team proves that great things come in small packages, delivering tactical depth and replayability in a tight 15-minute experience that'll have you saying, one more game, way past bedtime. And that is a game for me. I'm Lincoln the Game Bard. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Help me bring you more content, more videos, more of this strange pitch that I'm doing right now. I don't know why.